I got for like and subscribe to my channel and be sure to click the bell button.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sweetney and this is Losing the Fluff, where we use walking workouts, low impact workouts to lose weight, and we really just work towards overall better health over here on this channel. And I just want to thank you. Thank you for stopping by and joining me as I am on my journey to better health. And when you join me together, we come and we walk together to lose the fluff. Now, before we get started, get your cup, glass, container, or a bottle of water. Have it somewhere nearby. And at any time, if you need a break, pause me. I'll still be here. But hydrate yourself and jump back into it. I want you to be successful. And giving yourself the tools that you need is the first part to that. Second, but still on the same path, tools to be successful. You don't want to be sore after a workout because you didn't stretch, right? So let us stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that felt great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Overhead stretch. 1, 2. This is going to be the bun. 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Arms out like this. Let's turn, hold, turn, and hold, turn, and hold. Bop, 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 and bop. I know sometimes it feels like we forget about our neck, but let's be intentional today. Let's do some neck rolls. Oh, feels nice. After this, we're going to reverse it. Let's go ahead and reverse it. Take it back the other way. Oh man, that feels so nice. You can hear my little crack, crack. Crack, crack, crack. Okay. Whew. Now, we're going to reach for our goals, our dreams, our aspirations, our desires. Look up and reach and grab them. We're going to solidify them by locking them in place in our heart for safekeeping. Now let's walk. Yeah. Let's walk, 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 walk it off. Let's go. Let's walk. Oh no. Oh no. Did you notice something? No, you didn't, but I just felt pinky was not in place. So, just to show you, we're starting from 0. Now let's lock in pinky. Now let's lock in pinky. Now let's lock in pinky. Yeah. Get locked in. All right. Let's walk. Yeah. Let's walk, 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 walk it off. Let's go. Let's walk. If you see the last video, whew, you know that I told you I'm over here in the middle of a heat wave. But in order for y'all to hear me, I don't cut on the air. So I had on nothing. But I welcome the sweat. Because I'm working to lose the fluff. Yeah. And so sweating is good. I want to sweat. I don't know, in other videos, y'all never saw me really sweat like that. And I was frustrated. I wasn't sweating and I didn't understand why. But I think I do, like, for the most part. Okay, so let me explain. When I was younger, much younger, like growing up, adolescent years to adulthood, I was very, very active and very much a tomboy. I played all kinds of sports, football, basketball, I ran track, I did lots of things. I did like long jump, high jump, like I said, I ran relay races. I was very, very active. I used to play, like I said, I used to play football with my friends. I used to ride bikes. I was super, super out there. And so what I'm trying to explain is under the fluff, I have like a more of an athletic body because I was always very active growing up and then through my teenage years. Even when I started to pick up weight, I was still very, very athletic and very competitive. So when I'm doing certain things, like even like when I'm walking, it's good, but because I have like a higher tolerance for what my body is used to me performing on, even with like the more weight, my body's like, yeah, that's nothing. And I feel like that's not true, but my body don't be sweating, so I don't feel like it's impactful enough for the sweat, but it's impactful enough because, well, yeah, I know I was losing weight, so I'm not gonna say it didn't work, but it didn't work as far as I wasn't sweating like that. But I like to sweat, clean the toxins out. Maybe I didn't have nothing to clean out. Maybe I have been good in that aspect, which, think about it from that way, I'm happy. Yes. Because who doesn't want to be healthy? Health is wealth. And I am here all the time, walking and trying to pour that into you. Health is the true wealth. We're taught that money, greenbacks, that is where the wealth lies. You were born in wealth. Literally, you were born into wealth. Your health is your wealth. And depending on how healthy you are, that shows you how wealthy you are. Right? And I'm not talking about money again. I'm talking about our body. We was born into our body. Right? This is the only body we were ever promised in this life. This biological meat suit that we all own. If we're walking around here, you're human. 100%. You got one of these. Straight from birth. And we're not like an octopus. If something happened and this arm get lopped off, we currently are not at a place where I can grow that arm back. We haven't evolved to that point yet. This is where we are. We need to take care of ourselves. Because this is it. This is the gift. Take that gift, go out there, utilize it throughout your life. Yes, so we need to do our best to keep our body in the healthiest form that we can. And I am not saying that a person that is overweight cannot be healthy. But what I will say, as a person who has been overweight for a long time, is that your body, over time, the heavier you are, your joints are starting to be affected by the weight. And I know some people might not want to hear that, but it's true. When I was working with the doctors, working on my arthritis in my knees, that's when I learned that truth. For every 5 pounds that I lost, that the pressure on my knees would be, the pressure that would be lifted would be excruciatingly beneficial for my body. Every 5 pounds. And as I lost weight, I felt that difference. When I went to get off the couch, when I went to stand up, when I went to bend down to tie my shoe, when I went to walk up the stairs, I could feel those differences. So I'm gonna tell you, don't sit here and think certain stuff that's not true. don't do it. Don't let nobody tell you that walking is not enough. It could be enough. Just gotta do enough of it. What we do, this is just a start. This should not be all you're doing throughout the day. If you're a person that's sedentary and you stay home, you like me, you're a housewife, you should be getting in a lot more steps than what we bring in together. When you are a person that is not a homebody and you step outside the house, every step you take, make it intentional. Make it intentional. And that's how you're going to meet the goal. And I've already explained to y'all how you can be intentional with your steps. Go ahead and look at my short where I talk about all the ways you can get in your steps by just doing your everyday life. I can't remember exactly the title of the video, but it's something kind of like that. I don't make a lot of shorts, so you can find it easy. But there's so many ways you can incorporate steps into your life to help you be successful every day. It don't have to be you trying to figure out where to fit in these workouts. No, it don't have to be that difficult. Everything in life can be as simple or as difficult as you want it to be. Honestly, it really can. You know, if you listen to the directions that someone tells you to do any particular thing, you might think, well, this is the only way you can do that, but then you find someone else and they're like, no, I do it this way. See, because most of the time, there's always more than one way you could do something. You just gotta find it. We can't be waiting for everybody else outside of us to do all the work. Sometimes you gotta be willing to do a little bit of that work. Put in and invest a little bit on yourself. Okay? So you can get to the goal. And that's always a good thing because once you do the work, right? Nobody can take that information from you. You know it for the rest of your life, and it is something you can pass on and share with others. Once you have it, you don't lose it. Keep it. So go ahead. Do a little bit of research. Find out. Right? Find out. What do I need to be successful? We're going to be leaving soon, but I'm going to tell you this. Yesterday I was back eating watermelon again. And I didn't just eat watermelon yesterday. I had ate a po' boy sandwich. Made on something called some kind of focaccia. It was some really delicious bread I got at the farmer's market. It was made with caramelized onions and blue cheese. Yeah, I know. I should not have eaten it. It was so yummy though. I never had tasted it before. I was like, oh wow. Let me just see what that's like. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the bread and then I'm not gonna buy it again, but it's not because it's nasty. I could feel the heaviness in the bread and some oil. And I'm like, yeah, this is nice, right? Remember, it was not to buy or enjoy on a regular basis because I'm trying to lose the fluff. But that bread was yummy. And I had made a po' boy sandwich with it. And before I did that though, I had cut the watermelon. I ate some watermelon. I ate that sandwich now. I cut it in half. And in my mind, I said, this half is lunch and this half is dinner. And that's exactly what happened. I ate me a little bag of some spicy pickled chips. And then I ate more watermelon. Yes, I did that. And when I woke up today, I had lost a pound. So even when I ate that like fatty bread, I still lost a pound. That watermelon, baby. But the watermelon was the first thing I ate yesterday and the last thing that I ate yesterday. So I don't know if that makes a difference, but I'm just telling you things because I don't keep nothing. So, because I heard, y'all have already know, if you've been watching me, you know I did watermelon a couple weeks ago. But now it's hot. And when it's hot, I don't like eating like a lot of stuff, but cold fruits like watermelon and cherries and grapes, things that hold like a lot of juiciness, I love. It's all like it was 100 degrees yesterday. I was like, I'm going to the market. I'm going to get this watermelon and get this up in the refrigerator. I had made me a container, distilled water. I had made some hibiscus green and ginger turmeric tea. Mix it all together. I put some agave nectar inside a big bottle. And I was drinking on that all day with lemon water. That's all I did outside of that. And now, it is time to cool down. So let's bring it down, family. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it up. And let's bring it down. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And if you're still listening to the sound of my voice, yeah, that was a real quick one. We made it to the end of today's video. And I just always want to thank you for staying this long and walking with me and not giving up on yourself. We got in 1,284 steps today, family. 1,284 steps is a great start to our day, or great end to your day, depending on where you find me. But don't let it be the beginning or the end. Tomorrow's a new day with new opportunity to work on yourself and work towards the goal. Because every day, we're here to lose the fluff. And with our consistency, you are going to see the results. You can't help but see them. I love y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves. And until next time.